good and going. Let me know how the quality is, folks. Welcome in if you're here. I'm seeing Mod Squad in the house. That's a snubble. We're definitely going to leave that behind. Charlie, Lucy, Sue, Jerry, welcome in. If there's anybody else there who's lurking, welcome in. Good to see you. We are here, obviously. Title, thumbnail, fairly obvious. It is Seel Spotlight Hour tonight, which, again, is another shiny we don't particularly need. The bonus, I honestly forget what it is, but it is a thing people might be interested in. We're going to drop an incense, see if we can grab some sparkles tonight. Won't say no to that. And there is a Zekrom that we can get round to, I think, just at the top end of Lamas, if I'm not correct. Yes, we can make our way there as well and hit that tonight. Andrew Crow, good to see you. Thank you for the support on the Sinnoh Tour drive, mate. I really do appreciate it. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's Tuesday been going? 2 times transfer. If I didn't want to trade all the Reshiram and stuff that I have away to somebody to try and get them a hundo, I might be tempted to throw away the vast quantity of Reshiram and stuff we have available, or the Wooper and everything. But that's the problem. It's double transfer regular candy. If it was double transfer potential for XL, might be a little bit more tempted. But you get a lot more XLs from raiding these days than you do from actually transferring stuff. So 3 minutes to go. And take this one fairly chill. Theodore, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. How's it going? What I will do is I'm going to tee up a route. We're going to get our routes done on stream tonight because I've not been out playing the game today prior to this. So Church to Manor, we want that route, and yes, we're going to follow that direction. Hopefully we can get Mateo. Hopefully we can get our Zygarde cell sorted. And if I'm not wrong, I hope I didn't spin stops. I have 2 egg spaces, so maybe we can see if Mateo's gift is going to give us an egg from somewhere fancy across the globe. That would be very cool. Looking forward to meeting you, Ian and Sue. Hey, and don't forget the Italian tripod as well. We'll all be going. I will say I've got a video I want to post tonight. Not just a regular shot. I want to put it up on the YouTube community tab and on Patreon as well, because so far the Sinnoh support drive has been so amazing, and thank you to everybody. I've written back to pretty much everybody on Patreon, PayPal, who has dropped something. Thank you so much, because it now means that not only can we sort both US SIM cards, a vast proportion of the accommodation costs is actually covered, which is astonishing. So that's genuinely fantastic, and I'm very excited to be bringing that to the channel. I'm very, very excited for that. I've never been to LA before. We've done Seattle, Vegas over that sort of side of things. Bring on LA. We've got some interesting plans while we're out there that will be brilliant to put onto video. Come on, can it tick over to 6 o'clock? Let's get this done. Seel Spotlight Hour. We will put that incense down. I'm going to save the daily incense for, I don't know, another time. Maybe I'll drop it on the, I don't know, way to go and get dinner or something. Wait for 6 PM. Good to hear the donation drive was successful. Very successful. Vastly more successful than I would have thought it to be. So, again, thanks to everybody who's been donating and supporting in that direction. I'd like to be able to tee up something very cool after Sinnoh Tour, maybe for everybody who's done bits and pieces for it. Now we can drop our incense, and it's Seel, so we're going to catch one and check our encounters. Now, Seel into Dugong, I don't know about right now, current pacing in GBL and everything, but Dugong with its moveset 4328, 4,328, because of course, good old Gen 1, we're starting at 529 XL. That's where we're beginning. So, it has play in GBL. That's where it might be quite useful to go for it, and I don't think I have a GBL set up Dugong, but I will say the team, I have been shamelessly doing a bit of GBL just to try and get some Sneasel encounters, and my team has been pretty good so far. I'm only in the low ranks, but hey. Sammy, lovely to see you in the stream. How are you doing today? Now we can begin our walk-in route. Let's begin walking. Obviously the Seel, if you've seen on the thumbnail, the shiny is a nice sort of, I'd say, a desaturated gold. actually. Nice desaturated gold. Decently shiny. Not as good as Dewpider, that's for damn sure, but we can now walk our route and crack on. Cross-stitched Queen, hey, lovely to see you in the stream, and really sorry to hear that you've been struck, the whole family, the whole clan been struck with a dose of COVID. So I'm going to wish you the speediest and healthiest of recoveries to all of you. It's not pleasant. I hope it's, if it is COVID, it's going to be a mild, light mild one. There we go, Nakeem, the PvP expert, popping in at the right time. Thank you for the information, so I can reread Nakeem's info here. Mike Griffin, lovely to see you, by the way. Welcome in. 0-14-15, legacy move of Ice Shard. Icy Wind is readily available, and it's got Drill Run. Yeah, I remember getting it, the move update. It was last season, wasn't it? Last season brought a huge amount of PvP changes to things. I mean, to be fair, there's quite a few changes this season as well, but nothing quite as profound, I think, as last season. Last season had a monumental stuff, or GBL update, moves, etc. Test came back positive. Does still hit hard. You hear of people getting it still, so it's loitering around, but I think at the moment, thankfully, it's still in its reasonably okay stage of just feeling like a cold, or a heavy one perhaps. I wish I could get into the park and hit the spawns in there. Charlie Lucy had the Rona 5 times now. Ouch. I think I've done okay with twice. There was one time back in early 2022, I think, and then it was sometime I think this year at one point. I was like annoyingly tested positive, but then was gone in a couple of days, and I didn't really feel like I was ill. It's a weird one. It's very much a weird one. Liquidation's the other move, the debuffer move. Yeah, I remember hearing about liquidation. Is its legacy move in a charged or fast move? Nakeem, I forget. Ice Shard's a fast move, isn't it? I remember, did they give it to Lapras a while back, I think? Yeah, fast move. There we go. Okay, yes. 2 times transfer candy. Maybe we'll get a boost of Seel candy when we throw all these away. Who knows? But I'd love to see the golden Seel tonight. That would be the seal of approval on the stream. Come on. I'm just very thankful it's not raining at the moment. That would be dampening the mood and the vibe. It also means we might have had rainy weather, which we don't want. We want to have non-rainy weather to give us PvP potentials. Seel, not Seel. The only triple elite TM worthy mon is Seeking. Which actually, to be fair, is you could probably pick a PvP Goldeen up and evolve it, couldn't you? In this Kanto event that's going on. So Icy Wind, Poison Jab and Drill Run. Nice little combination of stuff there. Damn it, we failed the quick catch. No, it's just me on my own tonight. Me, myself and you guys. I mean, it's Seel Spol Hour in the end. Like, the thing with these sorts of Spol Hours is unless you don't have the shiny of it, or you're particularly hunting the PvP thing, the bonus is tailored towards you sitting at home and transferring all your Pokemon and then kind of getting on with your day or your evening. So it's not really a particularly good one to go out for. Next Tuesday is Snore Runs, which we've all just had in the Kraganor research kind of day thing that we did, the Catch Mastery event. So that might be another dead one, unless we want a particularly Shundo hunt, but then it's full odds as a shiny. The one that people are going to go for is on the 27th. 27th, I think it is. No, it's 26th, my bad. It's Boxing Day. It's a Boxing Day spotlight hour for Vanillite, which will be a new shiny. I think that will be coming out for the winter holidays. There's a huge Seel. Beautiful. Let's give you a thingy. Oh, a great ball. That's it. Bullish Hoge. Hey, lovely to see you in the stream once again. How's your day treating you? I hope good is the answer. And yes, actually, thank you very much, Sue, for posting that. So anybody who's here in the stream who hasn't done so or doesn't know how we run this format, tomorrow we'll be live streaming Zekrom Raid Hour. And if you go and check out the Adamant Time video, which is the one we posted yesterday about this new event, you can drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of that video for the chance to be added for Raid Hour. I've already added about 5 or 6 people from the comments, getting those in early, as it were. So go ahead and do that. I can add a couple of more people, which would be great. Actually, how long's on that bloody Zekrom? 16 minutes. I've got to really shake my behind and get rocking and rolling. Let's get these routes done. Love shiny Snorunt, wouldn't mind that during Spotlight Hour. It's just that it's not got a boost. I know that technically the Catch Mastery didn't have like an amazing boost, but it was still, you know, I saw people commenting on that video, which is really great reception and feedback, I'd say. Some people pulling in like 4 or 5 shiny Snorunt or Bergmire, which is insane. I mean, we only had the one, but that's how RNG goes. It's a bit like how I got 400 percenters from doing the same amount of field research tasks as Francesco and Master, and they didn't get hundos. Right, okay. RNG is a weird thing in this game, that's for sure. That is Ghost. No, we don't care for that. Can't be Shadow Shiny. But hey, if there's a hundo Snorunt on the Spotlight Hour, by all means we're going to go and check it, because obviously Mega Glalie is the best of the ice-type Megas, but neither of them are like groundbreaking. You're better off to have Mega Glalie than Mega Abomasnow. It has fewer weaknesses off the top of my head, and it's got a better attack stat. And I personally think it looks cooler. That's just my thing. Went crazy on Saturday, 15 shinies. Some people went crazy with the RNG. I saw some people say, or somebody commented saying they got 0 shinies after 250 checks for Kraganor. Which you got to assume that they're being legitimate, but if that's the case, that is horrible RNG, and hopefully they can pull it through on the regular task for it, which is take 3 different snapshots of Ice-type Pokemon. I mean, you won't find that at the current time, likely, because of the Adamant Time event going on with the kind of rubbish Kanto research tasks, but you can still get Kraganor in research for the season. And I'm fairly confident it will be featured as a spawn for the winter holidays event. Probably both parts, I would say. Little patch of bad O2 there. But is Mateo going to appear? There's my Zygarde cell. Oh, I'll definitely have that. Thank you, game. And if he doesn't appear, what I found is you need to reset the game. Or turn it on and off again. Off and on. That way. Come on, Mateo. Show yourself. Okay, I'm not having this. We're going to restart the game. There we go, we're back. There you go. See, look, you restart the game and he does appear. Mateo, gift exchange. Let's do it. So we're going to send a different gift, I think. Let's see if we have another one to select. Sure, let's send this one. And let's add a sticker onto it to whoever's going to get it. I have no idea. Let's send that one. Ka-ching. Didn't get the shiny snowflakes. The Shady RK9, I think I saw your comment, actually. Is it just unfortunate bad RNG? Oh, that's from Malaysia. Nice. Let's have that. Pin and open. It should give us a 7 comments egg. So hopefully, Shady RK9, you can get your redemption on the Kraganal either through the regular field resets tasks or from the Winter Wonderland event. Winter Wonderland is just in my head. Winter Holidays event that will come out fairly soon, I think. So best of luck, and I really hope it's featured, because I've seen you're not alone in your kind of shafted RNG. But hey, welcome into the stream and good to see you. Follow this direction. Now we need to get our skates on so that we can do the Lammas OG Zekrom. There won't be much time on it, but we've really got to make moves and not poke her out in the process. Part 1 has just been announced. Oh, of course. Well, that's perfect timing for the podcast. Guys, give me the details. Tell me what the details are. I want to know. Tell me. Of course they drop it just in time for Spotlight Hour, but hey, at least it's... I knew it arrived because they did that teaser for Sitottle. I think it's Sitottle, the Gen 9 ice type kind of thing that then evolves into Titan. Great looking Pokemon, very, very good shiny. I don't know if the shiny will be released, but give me all the deets. Sitottle and Titan being released, are they going to be shiny? Or are they just a new Pokemon? And is Vanillite going to be the new shiny for the Winter Holiday event? Part 1. Because Part 2 starts on the 26th, I think, and they've got the... Okay, I've got... The game's frozen on me now. Yep, game's frozen on me. I can't interact with it. Oh, for goodness. Stupid thing. Seriously? And now it's not loading at all. What? Not shiny, just debut. Okay. There we go. Sitottle is a Generation 9 Ice type. New Pikachu and stuff. Okay. This is cool. Let's have a little look. See. So, oh my God, I can't reply to things fast enough. Why is it being so slow? It's very annoying. And it's now starting to... Why is the game being so slow? Jesus Christ. Right, I think we've just got to get out. This is clearly a dead spot. So new Pikachu, which is cool. Vanillite not shiny released for part 1. Okay, that must be part 2 then. Is there a new shiny other than costume? Kraganal's in the wild. Hey, so good luck anybody who didn't get it on the Catch Mastery event. I'm not sure if it's shiny boosted because it's previously only been a very... Unfortunately, I doubt it's going to be boosted. Pikachu and Seel in costume, level 1 raids. Cool. Psyduck costume. That's the one. That is the new chase. I want that Psyduck. That Psyduck costume is fantastic. How long's on that Zeki? 8 minutes. I'm going to get my skates on, folks. Let's go. I want that Zeki. Also got my rocket balloon. Who's my rocket balloon? Ghost. No, we can leave that one alone.
Spanish, huh?
No.
Seela, hey, lovely to see you in the chat. Really want the shiny costume Psyduck. Hey, I'm with you, Shady Arkin. I'm sure a lot of us will be going for that one. Absolutely. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be out for this winter holiday event pretty much every day I can be making a video. If the live stream's laggy, give it a little refresh, but we are on mobile, so we're on phone signal. If it's a problem, then I'm afraid it could be phone signal. There's not a lot I can do on my side. Give the link a little refresh. I want to get this route finished so we can then go and do that Zekrom. If you wish to phone up O2 and make a complaint on my behalf, you are more than welcome. Sneak ticket research only, or is it in the wild? What's the deal with that? Because otherwise that winter, it sounds like then, like it's just like one new Pokemon and a couple new costumes. There's no actual new shiny, as it were, which is a bit meh. Okay, I need to look over it when I've done this live stream. So hey, what are the bonuses? What are the ticket bonuses like for that $2? Let me know. Look at me, filtering you guys for the information. But hey, you guys know what it is. I'd have to get my phone out and start reading it while I'm walking. I already struggle to do that with the chat enough. This would be cool. When they're always good events, they always get a little map update, a catch screen update like they did for the Halloween event. That's always very, very good fun. And that shiny Psyduck with the costume, I cannot wait. I'm expecting to see, in that case, I'll be logging on seeing some backlash for the Psyduck. If they put a new costume shiny behind a paywall, that's not good. That is not good. You should get increased encounters for it if you pay the $2, like you get some more rewards. There's our Zygarde cell. Let us complete the route and start the next one. Complete the route. Beautiful. Ka-ching. Dunzo. Come on. Delibird with the bow is back. Fantastic. That's really, really nice. So that's a costume shiny that people can go for. And we want to load the routes slowly. So we're going to go St Mary's to Ella's Road. That's it. Follow that. There we go. So we're now on the next route and we can go to the Zekrom raid. It's probably got like 4 minutes left on it, but ample time, peeps. Charlton, unfortunately no shiny Seel so far, but it's a good old 1 in 500 full odds thing, so we're still hunting for it. London Go Fest, big flashback to August this year. Fantastic event, absolutely enjoyed that weekend. There we go. Jesus. I felt like the game was lagging on me. 3 minutes. Now when we get here, I'm going to invite Patreon peeps straight off the bat to this one. I'll have to have a little look, because obviously we'll be talking about it on the podcast tonight, which will go up on Sunday. Sunday will be released, episode 149. But, in that case, it might just be, if it's just a Citotl and Citizen release, really, and then everything else is kind of a rehash, that's a bit Just from the outset. What are the event bonuses and stuff? Well, have we got more? It's being a bit I have to say, signal's being a bit problematic tonight. That's very odd. It wasn't like that last week. But I have, oh my goodness, the phone battery is just collapsing catastrophically. Right, we should be able to get into this road with just enough time on it. We're not going to burn a remote pass on it. There we go. Right. I'll chuck some invites out to Patreon folk. Here we go. Bert's, Hedry, Sue, Jim, and Mark's online. Ping those invites out. There we go. We'll see who jumps in. You get to choose 2 times catch XP or 2 times catch dust. Oh, you know I'm going for dust. I am 100% going for dust, and I highly recommend all of you do as well, because Delibird is a 500 base dust catch. So if you put 2 times dust on it, that will be 1,000 dust per Delibird you catch during the winter holiday event, which I think is vastly better than XP. Considering we've got 6 times XP now for the next sort of 5 days or so, or 4 days as it is, that would be my personal tip and preference, I would say. What is going on with the game at the moment? It's been very late. I don't know if it's the game or if it's my service, because I've got full bars. Has anybody added? Come on, Mike Griffin, join me now. Join me now for an early raid. I haven't even got my watertight Mega going. I don't honestly care for the Seel XL. Comedy wrap up this weekend. You know I'll be doing that 100% Ghost Wolf. Absolutely. I'm going to wish everybody the very best of luck. If you missed various com days and stuff over the course of the year, this is the prime time this weekend to catch up, as they say. But I don't know, because I've got everything and I don't particularly want tons more shinies. What would you guys say to a weekend of higher or lower, like we did for Marie, except it's with every Pokemon featured on the day, so there's even more jeopardy? Because day one, unless it's a Shundo or a Hundo, I don't actually care too much. So should we do a little game of higher or lower for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday? I think you can make quite fun little videos and live streams. We'll be live streaming each day, by the way, so Saturday and Sunday we'll live stream the first hours. That's a yes please from CeeLo. Hey, I like the game. I think it's fun. You can either play it safe and hope to get your name on the shiny, or you can be silly. And sometimes the silliness, does work out, or sometimes it backfires, in which case you're like, well, I tried to make him transfer a shiny and it worked out. So hey, there you go. I enjoy the game. I really, really do. We might do higher or lower, and then maybe we can do the coin flip one if it's not horrendously chucking it down with rain. If you don't know what the coin flip one is, it's basically you get the shiny and you have to call heads or tails on a Pokecoin. I've got a real life Pokecoin that somebody gave to me in Seattle Go Fest. Actually, a fan gave it to me, which is amazing. And we flip and call heads or tails. If you call it correctly, you keep the shiny. If you call it tails, or if you call it incorrectly, sorry, you have to throw it away. Could be very good fun. So shall we do, in that case, let's do higher or lower on day one, and let's do coin flip on the Sunday. Because if there's people coming down, I think it could be really, really good fun, genuinely. Get you guys involved in the stream. 2271. Obviously, you're looking for 2307 for your 100%er. Thanks, peeps, who jumped in on a rare XL candy. I'll take that. On an impromptu Zeki. The last time we did the coin flip one, if you guys were if you weren't here in August of 2022 on the channel, well, not shiny, unfortunately, but we did that for Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day, and it ended up being basically Ian and I versus each other, because we kept getting shinies at kind of the same time. So we'd call heads or tails, each one of us, and basically it was like, who's going to lose their shiny? It ended up being a very, very fun game. 2247 not shiny for Sammy, 2249 for Sue, regular, unfortunately. But to be honest, I'm trying to think, like, in terms of farming resources, if you've played every Com Day, you've probably done a very, very good job of farming up the XLs, etc. The ones I go for, really, are Togetic, day one, Saturday, Togetic, and that's honestly it. You don't really need anything else. Larvitar, in the Com Day Classic window, the final 10 minutes of each hour, apparently, I think is what they said. And that's a nice catch with an excellent, beautiful. Genuinely, it's Larvitar and Togetic. Those are kind of the ones I'm going to be gunning for. It's an XL, beautiful. Right, let's get going, peeps. Let's get back on the ground. We'll finish this route, and then we can hopefully get our third Zygarde cell picked up. And then on the Sunday, on day 2, again, trying to think of like decent mons. Like, it's Timber. Timber's basically it, apart from just chasing Shundos, if we can find some 100%er spawning. That's about it. We've got a 22.45 for Jocelyn Groban. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? By the way, thank you so much for your Sinnoh supporters contribution as well. And a not shiny 22.60 for Mike. Maybe Radar will provide better luck. James CW, welcome into the stream. Good to have you with us. We just did an impromptu Zeki that was around. We're still chasing for shiny Seel, and we're currently discussing the Com Day wrap-up weekend that's coming, Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to be playing, well, from the sounds of it, from what chat peeps want, 2 different games. We're going to play higher or lower on the Saturday, and then coin toss on Sunday. I will double check the forecast. And mods, I will let you know what's going on. Because what I can do with the coin toss one, much like how I say, like, one specific person from chat, I'll call out a name and they get to call higher or lower, and if they're correct, the shiny is named after them. Exactly the same principle, except instead of guessing the CP higher or lower, you call heads or tails on the coin. Or in this case, I think you call, because of the way the coin is designed on Pokemon Go, it's either a Pikachu head or a Pokeball tail. So that's it, really. But I have to say, it was a very, very fun game we played on a Zigzagoon Community Day. Very good fun. Well, there's Slowpoke, 2 different forms. Even the Gen 6 starters, not amazing unless you get a Shundo of them for the bragging rights. Sort of Noibat, wasn't Noibat a Community Day in February? I forget, honestly. We had Grubbin, Axew, even that, you know, Haxorus isn't an amazing dragon type. There's our Zygarde cell, beautiful. 3 roots and 3 Zygarde cells. Andrew Rudd, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? That's a route completed. You don't have to bother with those anymore. Some okay rewards for the route, but let's carry on, shall we? Need a Froakie and a Galarian Slowpoke. Also have a Zweilous to evolve. That's actually a very good point. Thank you for sort of putting that into the air, Andrew. So, all the Community Day moves were from 2022 and 2023 will be available to be evolved to. So if you've got Pokemon that were Com Day in 2022, like Dino, then you can evolve them to get their exclusive moves. I need to look back on 2022 Com Days and see what was actually worth potentially evolving off the top of my head. But genuinely, like Com Day, even the Com Day Classics, like Saturday is the day for the Com Day Classics, because you'll have Larvitar and Swinub spawning, whereas you will have on day 2 on the Sunday, you're going to have Squirtle, Charmander and Mareep spawning. So that kind of puts into perspective the first 2 Com Day Classics of the year were absolute fire. The next 3, speak of the devil, were pretty terrible, I'd say. Jack, welcome in, good to see you. And Keith, hey, good evening to you, man. How are you doing? How are things going with you? So, you know, I got rid of my part of the research, so now I never have to use the feature again. I think that's how a lot of people are treating routes and also party play. The fact that party play, once you've done the research, there isn't really there's no medal to work towards as far as I can see. So you're only using it to get extra power in raids, but that feature's broken at the moment. You can't get party play or party power in raids. So why would you bother with party play or party power, etc.? It's a bit silly, in my view. Just caught a Shundo Ditto. I mean, I know Ghost Wolf is legit. Been a long time supporter, so hey, I mean, can you tag on socials or in Discord or something? Because that's insane. If you actually got a Shundo Ditto, massive, massive congrats. Legitimate. That's a small puddle I've walked in. Fantastic. Random Shundo Ditto. Insane. Party play, let's earn 5 potions. Exactly. 5 potions or 3 raspberries for having used 30 of them. It's that sort of thing. If they gave premium items like the showcases do, I'd be more inclined to do them. I wouldn't even mind if they said, hey, party play, and you've got to make 100 great throws between you. But if you give me a raid pass, I will 100% do that. Let's get these caught. Newcombs, hello, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Yes, please, Ghost Wolf, tweet me, or post me. I don't know what the terminology is these days. Elon needs to lay that out for us. If that's actually a legit Shundo Ditto, that's bonkers. That's actually mental. Oh, this is a 7 kilometer egg from somewhere. Okay, it broke. Well, it's a far-fetched. So it's not shiny. That was from Japan. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. That's not shiny, it's just broken in the game. Patreon perk. If you become a Patreon supporter, my Patreon supporters get added to my friends list. They get exclusive content, which I've been slacking on horrendously for the last few months, which I apologize for everybody who's in Patreon member in the chat. I've been really terrible about that. I've got loads of backlog and I've just not got around to getting them up. So they also get all raid invite priority. If I'm doing raids out and about while I'm grinding, Patreon members get the raid invites, and that's always get the raid invites. Damn, we missed the quick catch. Oh, and it ran away. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. Let me have a little check and see if there are any other interesting raids around. Well, that is a no. Not a chance in hell. Come on. Because I've got all of London Go Fest to post. I've got all of New York to post. The whole trip. New Jersey and New York. I've got all of Global. There were some other things I was meant to be posting as well. Well, Barcelona. All of Barcelona needs to go in there. So there's a lot of big trips. I need an empty day to sit down and chuck all the footage together. It's my fault for filming so much on these videos. I film too much. I'm trigger happy with the camera. Mac Flew, for good evening to you. How are you? What's the showcase here? Showcase. Oh, it's a Vulpix. Okay. I guess we're going to have to enter a shiny. We're rank 5. That is disappointing. Still no shiny. We're 35 minutes through the spot hour. No shiny Seel that we can see. Rated K. Hey Kevin, lovely to see you. How are you doing this evening? Did you get out and about for spot hour? or did the fact that it's Seel put you off? I mean, the thing is, anybody who played London Go Fest, it wasn't a New York spawn. I don't think it was featured for global, but London Go Fest, this was a spawn. Without even clicking them properly, I got 2 shinies, because I think we were live streaming, so we were checking everything. So RNG, I don't know where we're going to line up on that. Checked a few at home, but didn't go out. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think most people probably do their transfer candy stuff and then be done and dusted with it. Oh, we got 3 random 5Ks, folks. Tortuga, it's nice to see that coming out of 5Ks now rather than 10s, etc. And a Licky Tongue, that's the plague of 5Ks. Wait for... Oh no, for Coco. Okay. I was waiting for Marini to be the plague of 5Ks. It's not a hundo, not a hundo, not a hundo. They will be thrown away in very short space of time. But let's see if we can pull in a golden Seel. It would be rather nice if we did, but we know how swallows tend to go. We were only lucky on Feebas last week because obviously Feebas, as I was correctly informed at the time, is a perma boosted shiny of a 1 in 64 or so. So us getting 3 shinies in the hour was kind of expected. There were people who got like 7 or 8. But with a 1 in 500 shiny rate, you are much less likely to find that sparkly Pokemon. See, that Rhyhorn wasn't a Ditto. Damn it. We're absolutely soaked on the school run. Oh dear. Getting caught out in the rain at the moment is a disaster, isn't it? Well, good to hear you. Wraps up warm and home at dry as well. Right, we might be able to manage half a lap or so more. We're not faffing around with roots anymore.
Yeah.
So let's go. Ugh. I see an Italian. I recognise the voice. I thought, that sounds like him on the phone. Who's Cameron? Any shiny yet? Alas, it's a big thumbs down. No sparkles yet. Of any variety at all. We've hatched a couple of random eggs.
I never say that. Yeah, exactly. I never said that. You said that you were beefy, so...
Everyone can hear the Italian. He's that loud. He's that Italian.
Okay.
I think the astronauts aboard the International Space Station can hear Francesco. Come on.
So, what do you want to do then?
Give me the slightly golden seal of approval. Key thing is, have we had a random hundo? Go on, let's check, since we're dawdling around. No hundo. There is potential for nundos, of course. Quite a few with 0 attack, which is great. Actually, a lot with 0 attack. What about that Goldeen? Nakeem? No. It's looking like there was one that was close, but no joy on it. We're looking for 0, 14, 15. If we're to be bothered. That was a 0. Ah, it's close. Close, unfortunately. I think that's a no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We got close.
Thursday would be a very long day, so I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah.
Shanker, congrats on getting your shiny. I will say it is a 1 in 500 ratio. Spot owls are not shiny boosted, they're only encounter boosted. So pulling in a shiny during the hour is actually quite lucky.
Okay.
I can look over the details. As soon as we stop the stream, we're going to go and grab some dinner, and I need to look over the details because we'll be talking about it on the podcast tonight.
Yeah.
And I would like to be in the know of what on earth the event is about, etc.
We don't know, that's the problem. So, I don't know.
What is this grunt? Is it the same grunt as before? No, it's rock and roll, but we're not going to waste our time with that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. I know. Okay.
Anyone got shiny ditto? Ghost Wolf got a Shundo ditto just a few minutes ago. A legitimate one. Tagging me on socials with it, so I'll have a little look after stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's also nice. That was the day he wanted to come to meetings, so...
I think plans about Com Day weekend are being discussed.
Yeah, exactly.
I did see you got the shiny Ditto Sue actually on social. Congrats. I'm still sort of looking for it. I've had a couple of XXLs, but no shiny, unfortunately. Just make sure, folks, you're checking or catching, should I say, all those Goldine, Rhyhorn, Coughing, and Oddish, isn't it? Oddish is the other one. Which is great, as I said. Walpole was an Oddish nest. That's a Rhyhorn, that's a regular Rhyhorn. We've got less than 20 minutes to go, so we've done 2/3 of the spotlight hour. No shiny, unfortunately. Those are the four. It is burned into my brain correctly. It's got to be worth a mention on Shinies of the Week. Ghost Wolf, if you tagged hashtag Shinies of the Week. And I'll try and persuade one of the other three to read it out so they don't go, it's on your stream. There's a huge seal. Wonderful to see a giant thing. Who knows? But to be honest, I'm actually looking forward now to, well, I wasn't, it's not like I wasn't looking forward to the Com Day Classic or Com Day Weekend wrap up this weekend anyway, but the fact we can do 2 different games and you guys are very game for it, that's really cool. Very, very cool indeed. You can bring back the coin toss to Sunday. That'd be great fun. What did Kevin do? Just got a shiny Ditto today at work. Hey Kevin, nice going on the blue blob. Fabulous. Swinub, Com Day Classic return. That will be at the tail end of the last 10 minutes of each of the 3 hours for the Com Day on Saturday. Or Saturday's day, should I say. But the ones on Saturday are vastly... I don't know if actually they're all together. I forget if they're all together. The Com Day Classics might all be 5 of them featured for the last 10 minutes of each hour. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Larvitar and Swinub are definitely the ones to go for. I really hope they don't do it the fact that Squirtle had 2, so therefore we're going to give it twice as much spawns. Because I'd really rather not have more Squirtle spawns in my life. Particularly after this Kanto event. And a tiny Seel. Look at that. Hello, hello.
I got a 3-cell and Mattia.
Likewise. It's tick it off. Tick it off for the day. More importantly, a random 7km egg from somewhere in Malaysia.
There you go.
Random 7k from Matteo with somewhere from Malaysia.
I got one from Emilia Romagna, from
Nice.
Italy.
Oh, nice. Sam, good to see you in the stream. That is a long, long message. Oh my goodness me.
Wall of text.
A small wall of text. 119 quests for Shiny Crargonal, which was from Pokestop Tasks. Had a shiny from the free time research on page 9. So out of 148 quests, got 2 shinies and a hunt. Got 2 hundos and 2 shinies. Not too bad.
Featured again.
Good stuff. Well, I say I've sort of had some of the information drip fed, but I need to read the article. Yeah. But there's no technical new shiny, is there?
Pikachu.
That's not a new shiny, is it? I
Pikachu's
mean, like
a
new
costume.
Pokemon. There's new costumes, but new Pokemon that isn't featured. It would be part 2. I need to look back actually at 2022.
But
and see what that was like.
Was commenting about Vanillite.
Yeah.
no mention to it.
It will be part 2, which will start on the 26th.
That's why the
Yeah.
spotlight hour.
That's the thing. It's actually quite good because if they release it on the 26th and then the 27th is a spotlight hour, boom. Or it might actually, yeah, it will start on the 26th. So actually, the very first day, ow, my ankle. Jesus Christ. In fact, it will get a spotlight hour on the very, very debut then, because this 26th is Tuesday. There we go.
Why would it?
By the way, Dwayne, good evening to you, man. Good to see you. How are things with you?
So you can evoke it, so you need two.
Of course you do, then. But it's a new Pikachu, new costume.
Costume, yeah.
Cool.
Christmas
mind
hat.
you.
I got a Christmas hat and
Any sign of
flowers.
Eevee?
Eevee is the one, so the usual one with the Christmas hat.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, because I don't think I've got many of those, so I'd be down to try and chase those a bit more.
I'm not sure if you can evolve it. Yeah.
Ah, I don't think you can actually. It's one of the non-evolvable Eevees. Paywalled in part 1. I need to look at that and see if they've actually locked it behind. It's quite a funky little looking
And there's,
Pikachu.
Brighton.
If they have paywalled Psyduck for part 1, honestly guys, it will probably be released for part 2.
It's part 2, yeah.
So just
Okay.
don't stress too much. If you don't want to get the ticket, it depends on what else goes with the ticket. Like if the $2 is worth more than actual $2, then it's sort of okay depending on what you get.
2 tickets.
Yeah, no, one for what, part 1 and part 2. But I need to see what's included in part 1's ticket for $2. Because if it gives you some bonuses and it gives you some extra items and then it's more than $2 worth of stuff, it'll be worth it in my view.
So we'll be happy. New costume.
Oh yes, it's a Delibird onesie
Delibirds,
thing.
yeah.
I'm putting that on. I wanted a Delibird head. You know how they have the Phantom head and stuff and all that? I wanted a Delibird one. Or a Vanillite. Can you imagine a Vanillite head? That'd be brilliant. Oh, it's a Cetothel kind of hat. That's a bit...
No.
meh. Not sure
Well,
about
I know what to send that.
that. Psyduck sticker. Yes, fantastic. Delibird head would have been brilliant. That's why I've stuck with my Phantom head. I could switch you back to Pikachu, but Phantom's the newer one. Why not? Charlie, welcome into the stream. Welcome. We've got just over 10 minutes to go and we're still chasing a shiny at this point. So sometimes our spot hours go. Part 2 will probably be better, like the Halloween event. That's kind of a current trend, isn't it? If there are events that are 2-parters, part 1 is a bit there, and then part 2 is actually the event that people wanted. We'll have to see, but I'm very content that it's been released now, and we can cover it in the podcast. There's no extra shenanigans about ADR, extra recordings, or working stuff out. It's there, available. They can read it. We can be prepared for it. But as I said, I do want to research what 2022's winter holiday event looked like off the top of my head, just because we need to compare them, see how they were. Were there new shinies available for part 1 and part 2, etc.? What was actually in the spawns? What was ticketed? If there was a ticket, I forget. I want to see. I'm interested. Just because actually, if Niantic allowed unlimited remote raids at the cost that they used to be before they made all the changes, they probably wouldn't need to add event tickets. Just saying. Senor Staranka. And the fact that we're going to talk about that on the podcast, the fact that they've removed, I know that nobody used it basically, they were very, even within the AR community, so few people use the buddy AR thing, but I can tell you for a fact, the fact they've removed the only AR community focused aspect of the game, they've removed it, speaks volumes. Because I remember at Worlds London 2022, I was with Marcello and Ash and then a subsequent bunch of other people, we were trying to do a group buddy AR snapshot of all the London unknowns. So we wanted LD and N in the snapshot, and it took us an hour to make the feature work. 1 whole hour of our life to make this AR feature work. And Niantic are an AR company, so can't provide the game to the best standards, can't provide the AR aspect to the best standards. Buck your ideas up. Oh yes, we have the winter merch available. Some of it is tagged on the stream. There's a variety of different products, and there's also different stores. There's one for Europe and UK, and there's one for America and Oceania and other parts of the world. Products do change and vary based on the store. So go and grab them, because they'll be available until the end of February. Bird Bar, howdy, how are you doing this fine day? We're still shiny chasing this stupid seal. It's the wrong one, look. Seelio thinks it's its spot hour. No chance. Ugh. To the head. Don't need trees to the face. Sneaking suspicion, folks. It's like we're not going to get our sparkles today, but it is what it is. You can but try. My wormpool seems to have run away in the little icon there. Weird. Very strange. It also didn't need them. I'm not sure many people do. Like, although it's weird to work out and see what people are missing from their sort of shiny decks. I've seen some people still need shiny Goldeen and all of that jazz. I'm like, okay, it's just sort of wild. But then again, there are loads of events that people may have missed, etc., just because of regular life or not playing the game back in 2018, 2019, and I have. I think actually shiny Goldeen was, I don't know if it was a world first, but it was definitely one of, if not the first, daily adventure incense shinies. Because daily adventure incense dropped to those who went to Seattle Go Fest, and it dropped while we were in the airport about to leave Seattle. And my first incense ever, daily adventure incense ever, the 14th spawn was a shiny Goldeen. So, I don't know, there's no way to prove that. I have my timestamps and everything, but I don't know if anybody else has got more. The people were reporting the Galarian birds, but I didn't see many people reporting shinies off the daily incense. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't even hope to pronounce that name, so I apologise. Begins with X. There we go. We got a jumpy seal, or seal here. How dare it. One Lit Trainer, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Sam, only looking for shiny, looking forward to Chansey Community Day for shiny Happiny. So don't have it, so we're doing the 2 kilometre eggs. Expect a quarter hatch bonus for that one, I would honestly say. That will be quite a good one, I think. Good chance to get some gym defenders for people. Its moves won't mean anything. Like, it doesn't matter what the move set is going to get on Com Day is going to be. But, yeah, good chance to hatch shinies. And from prior experience, i.e. Roselia Com Day, and even Togetic with Togepi, you can hatch a good number of shinies on those 2Ks if the bonuses are that over. You know, you'll have the quarter egg distance, and that will mean 0.5, half a kilometre, whack it in the super. It's a very nice short amount of distance to be walking off for those Comday eggs. That would be February the 4th, I think it's meant to be, off the top of my head. Aiden, welcome into the stream. The luck so far has been non-existent. No shiny at all. But that's how spot hours tend to go. Unless they're perma boosted or something like last week with Feebas. Hope you're having a good day. We've got 3 minutes to go. Just under. Couple more spawns. Either way, we give it a good go. It'd be good if we pulled one in, but not losing anything. Same here, didn't get anything. I am live streaming from London. Rocket Ninja, unfortunately no shiny. No shiny on the stream so far. And that's kind of going to be the case. Vast majority of people with Spotlight Hour, they are not shiny boosted events. They're only encounter boosted events. They're a regular 1 in 500 ratio for the shiny. Unless it's a boosted shiny itself. But we've only got 2 minutes remaining.
It would be fine if they were putting them as a discuss for beat, so you could get beat as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I remember there was a Spotlight Hour like that actually last year. There was Spinnerack.
Yeah.
Spinnerack Spotlight Hour last year when they just switched the Ditto disguise. So Spinnerack was a Ditto disguise. So we had shiny Spinnerack time and shiny Ditto in its Spotlight Hour, which was fairly lit. I think that was back before I was live streaming on mobile, so we actually have a video up on the channel for that. Well, that was good fun. Oh, tiny Seel, wonderful. The second of the stream. Shame it wasn't a tiny shiny.
No.
But you can't have everything. Niantic and the Pokemon Company won't allow you. We have less than a minute remaining, peeps. The hopes are not high for this golden Seel, but watch how it goes. Will we get any more spawns? Or it's 7 o'clock, people. 7 o'clock. See, that Seel is going to disappear and become a Charmander. So we started on 43.28 encounters. We didn't have a mega running, so we only got about 30 XL, but that's okay. Now we've seen 4,678. So just a shade under 300 checks. Not my best spot hour by any means, but the encounters weren't quite there. They're not going to be here until we're actually back in the park. When we get access to Walcott Park again, when it's daylight, back in, I think it'll be in March or so when the clocks will change. But not a bad thing. Unfortunately, no shiny. Let's do a final check for a hundo. No 100%er to surprise us. And a quick 0 attack and 0 HP. 2 potential Nundo Seals. 1 and 2 are not. So I'm just going to throw them away right now because I don't want to check them again. Burtbar, thank you very much for the super sticker / super chat. Supporting the stream. Thank you so much, my dude. Really do appreciate it. Just as we're going to check for a little bit of PvP potential. I don't think we got anything. Nah, see, we didn't get anything new. That's our best, but I think it might be too high level when we evolve it, unfortunately. Goodness me. We'll do one or two quick little oddish or ditto checks. So here we can look to wrap up the stream. So don't forget, we'll be live streaming again tomorrow. That's not a ditto. Live streaming tomorrow for Zekrom Raid Hour. And if you have a desire to potentially join me for that, we've had a couple of people already doing this, which is amazing. Drop a comment on the Adamant Time video, which is the video from Monday. Drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of that video. I'm going to add up to 10 people. 5 slots are already taken, which is amazing. And I'll be sending out invites to Zekrom Raid Hour, so you can come and join me, hopefully get a shiny Zeki, or maybe even get lucky with a 100%er. But beyond that, we're going to have hopefully another Adamant Time Ditto hunt, fingers crossed for that. And then it's Com Weekend Catch-Up coming up on the Saturday, Sunday. 2 different games, and we'll be live streaming each day, so Saturday and Sunday at about 1:50 p.m. GMT time. So I'll put my schedule up on socials. Come back to the channel. If you're new and you hit that subscribe button and like button, thank you so much. Big thank you to my mod team who do help enormously with calling up links, helping people in chat, responding to questions, and informing me of XYZ that I might have missed. Charlton, thank you very much for the super chat. First time super chat on the live stream. Appreciate the support. It's a super sticker, actually, isn't it? Super sticker. Shall we go this way? Super sticker. Keep writing, love your feed. Thank you very much indeed. I'm really glad you enjoy the content, live streams, etc. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. And also, final big thank you to my Patreon supporters, whom I wouldn't be here without, continuing to bring content, live streams, etc. And also anybody who's jumped on the Sinnoh supporters drive, thank you so much for your support and contributions on that. It's absolutely astonishing. But with that, I need to go and get dinner and get ready for the podcast and look over this Winter Holidays Part 1 event. So expect possibly some news video on tomorrow or Thursday. I'll see you all very soon, peeps. Do take care.